as we see it. And a couple of Warhawks will be back deep to receive this opening kickoff. And we're underway in the OCC Ohio. It'll be brought down at around the 6-yard line for Westerville Central on that far side. Check that near side. They bring it out to about the 20-yard line for Nico Bogatic.
React in a big way.
1st and 10, Westerville Central at their own 20-yard line, working right to left as we see it, with 2 receivers out wide to the right. Miller is going to roll out on 1st down throw. It's caught by Cohen Buss to the 25 and falling down to the 28-yard line far side. That'll bring up 2nd down and 2nd. 27 opening quarter, opening drive of the game for the Warhawks. Bangora is in motion from left to right. Miller takes the snap, hands it off Rylan Moran. They sniff it out, the Panthers do on that far side, and Moran maybe gets 1 yard on the carry. It's nice, you can see it. It's pretty bright.
Jai Johnson in.
Rylan Moran takes the direct snap on the right side across the 30 to the 35, and he's brought down right around the 40-yard line. The ball did pop out, but the officials say he was down prior to losing the football, and Westerville Central will have a fresh set of downs. 10:44 first quarter. Hebner in motion left to right. Unbalanced field on the far hash mark, and we have penalty markers before the snap, and it's going to be against Pickerington North. We've got the defensive sound effects here. Miller will go into the shotgun. Bangora comes in motion into the backfield. Miller takes the handoff, front hand, gets it to Rylan Moran, but they're going to lose 4 yards on the play, back to the 41-yard line. 2nd down 9, Westerville Central at their own 41-yard line. Bangora in motion into the backfield. Miller under pressure, the play broke down, rolls, he's going to be brought down on the play. It'll be a sack in the backfield, and that was Demetrius Curtis. Now they'll split him out wide to the right with 2 receivers inside of him. Now he goes into the slot. Kajai Johnson in motion left to right of the formation. Miller all alone. Blitz comes. Kajai Johnson catches it at the 30. He's brought down from behind to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 4th and 17 for Westerville Central. Cohen Buss will be in punt formation. And back deep for Pickerington North will be Grant Williams. Buss sends it away high into the air. Williams will bring it down at his own 30-yard line, and he's going to be tackled right back at the 28-yard line. Great punt by Cohen Buss. They'll line up with a 4-receiver set, 3 to the near side right. They send a man in motion, that's Williams across the formation. They throw on 1st down, and it's caught at the 33. And lunging forward goes Ethan Zananeri.
Routes tonight.
2nd and 4, they'll call it on the scoreboard. The snap back to Mock. He throws on 1st down, and it's incomplete. Looking far side in the flat to Williams. Mock into the shotgun. 5 wide. They throw to the 40-yard line, and it's caught but short. Caleb Stanley on the catch. I think that was actually Julian Bradley on the tackle, but it's 4th and 2, and North is going to go for it. They snap it. They hand it off. They come to the near side edge. They get to the 40, 42. And on the tackle was Braden Wharton for Westerville Central. Mock will go into the shotgun with a 5-receiver set, 2 to his left, or 2 to his right, I should say. They hand it off Thomas in the sweep, and he gets maybe to the 42-yard line. Mock will go into the shotgun. 3 receivers to his left, 1 to the near side right. Dropping back, pocket collapses, and he's going to be throwing with a wide-open receiver to the Westerville Central 40, down to the 35, in the hands of Ethan Zanarini. And 1st and 10 for Pickerington North at the Westerville Central 33. They hand it off. Thomas sweeps to the left. Penalty marker comes in. Thomas to the 20, 15, 10, 5. He turned on the afterburners into the end zone. Touchdown. But let's see what the penalty is.
Back with a hold.
Yep, it'll be a hold. So 1st and 20. 5:22 to play in this opening quarter. No score yet. First possession of the game for Pickerington North. Mock under pressure, pocket collapses, he steps up, waves down the field, he's going to run across the 40, and he's going to be tripped up. Great job by Westerville Central's Chase Herbert on the tackle, back at their own 47-yard line. They go into the shotgun, 4-receiver set. Mock dropping back, throws near side, it's caught on the screen, but brought down quickly by Westerville Central's number 14, Julian Bradley. Mock will work out of the gun, 3-receiver set, 2 to his right. Throws to the 50-yard line, and it's caught, and once again into the hands of Grant Williams, but just leveling Williams on that play, side right, and Johnson. One back in the backfield, Thomas on the right hip of Mock. Mock takes the snap, they hand it off Thomas, works left edge, gets 1 block, fights his way east to west, and he'll get to the 40-yard line. There is penalty markers that fly in on that run by Thomas.
It's got to be a hold again.
You have to think it would be. The penalty was a hold against Pickerington North. It is declined. Pickerington North will punt it away. And punt formation is Nico Aganis. And punt is away. And it'll be brought down.
Over.
Nate Miller under center. Will toss it outside to Omar Bangora. Cuts the edge near side to the 25, and he's tiptoed out of bounds right around the 29-yard line. They'll mark him back to the 28. Second down coming up. Great job by Omar Bangora on that run. Center will have Miller go into the shotgun. Bangora out wide to the right. They'll hand it off Riley Moran, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield for a bit of a loss on that play. Nate Miller under center, hands it off, and they're going to get just shy of the 30-yard line on that handoff. Cohen Buss was on the carry, split out wide to the left. It's Omar Bangora who goes into the backfield. This is usually a punt option here. And Bangora will roll out to his right. He's going to be brought down on the play, but he does get the kick off. And it'll be picked up at around the 40-yard line for Pickerington North. They bring it back to their own 45. And picking that ball up was Sidhu for the Panthers. Mock will go into the shotgun. Two receivers to the near side right, one out wide to the left. One back to his left side hip. They'll hand it off Thomas. Thomas right side edge, gets to midfield, picks up 6 yards on the play to the Westerville Central 49-yard line. Second down, Pickerington North. Head to the left. Mock will go into the shotgun. Mock, the snap, the handoff to Thomas, works right sideline, and a stiff arm gets to the Westerville Central 47-yard line. Mock will go into the shotgun for the Panthers. Two receivers to the far side left, one near side right in Curtis. They'll run it with Jaron Mock. He spins and he gets across the Westerville Central 45 to the 43, and that'll be enough for a first down for the Panthers. Mock out of the gun. Ball between the hashes. Pressure comes, throws. It's caught at the Westerville Central 37 and into the hands of Brent Parsons. And the Warhawks are able to stop that just no yards after the catch. Mock will work out of the shotgun for Pickerington North. He'll drop back on second down. He's going to be almost brought down. He escapes the Warhawk defensive front, rolls out to the near side, working right to left, throws on the run, and it's going to be intercepted at the 8-yard line by Westerville Central.
Come on now.
Nick Creaky with the interception for Westerville Central, and that was one of the keys to the game for Wes Minke.
Yeah, I said you got to play him over the top. You got to let Nick Creaky kind of be that free safety playing deep, just roaming in center field. And Nick Creaky right there shows up in a big way. You let Jackson Mark, Julian Bradley kind of handle this left side of the O-line, or the D-line rather.
The Warhawks will have Nate Miller out of the gun. Three receivers to the far side left, ball near hash mark. They'll hand it off to Omar Bangora, I believe that was, up the middle. And not much on that one, brings up second down. Omar Bangora comes out wide to the right. Miller into a power I, under center. Rolls out to his left on the option, throws on the run, incomplete. Johnson and Cohen Buss were in the vicinity. Is going to go into the gun with one man onto his left side hip, three receivers. Check that 4 out wide to the left. They'll hand it off to Omar Bangora. Comes near side, one man to beat, but he gets tackled at around the 11 or 12-yard line. It's going to bring up fourth down, though, for Westerville Central, and they're going to be forced to punt. Hitting at midfield is Grant Williams for the Panthers. Snap is back, punt is away, high into the air. A little sideways, Williams brings it down at the Westerville Central 43, breaks a tackle at the 35, sidesteps, and he's going to be brought down by a host of Warhawks at that 35-yard line. And so the Panthers have great starting field position. Mock is going to go into the gun. 4 receivers set, 3 bunched wide to the right. They hand it off Thomas, and he's going to be brought down right in the backfield by number 56 for Westerville Central, Dominic Ortega on that tackle for the Warhawks. From behind the sticks for Pickerington North. 10 minutes to play in this one. No score yet. Mock will go out of the gun. 4 receivers set, drops back, fires over the middle, caught at the Westerville Central 25, and brought down a few yards later and into the hands of number 80, Noah Damas, who was able to corral that in. They hand it off Thomas to the 20, down to the 18. Receivers check that 3 to the left. Mock throws over the middle, caught at 12-yard line. Loose football, and it's picked up Westerville Central at the 5-yard line. The Warhawks come away with it. It was in and out of the hands of the receiver. That was number 23 for the Panthers, Caleb Stanley. He couldn't hold on to it, and the Warhawks are able to jump on it and get possession. Pinned against their own goal line. Miller under center. They hand it off. Rylan Moran to the left. He gets to the 10-yard line. Or Christian Hahn was the ball carrier, excuse me. Miller will go into the gun. Johnson to the left. One back in the backfield to the right. Whistles. 2nd down and 5 for Westerville Central. Miller will work out of the gun. The snap to Miller. And he bobbles it, loses it back to the 2-yard line. Did he land on it?
Nate Miller's got it, but I think they're going to give it to the Panthers.
No signal yet from the officials. I think they're saying he's going to be down.
Yeah, he landed on it, but the Pickering Panthers were pulling on it pretty aggressively.
Clock will wind. That means Westerville Central has the football. Stadium. It'll be 3rd down and 12 for the Warhawks. Or 13, I should say. And penalty markers come in. Miller is going to go under center. He's standing on his own goal line. They hand it off, and that is Omar Bangora, who gets to about the 5-yard line, and that'll bring up 4th down for Westerville Central. That'll bring on Cohen Butts and the punt unit for our halftime report. Williams back deep to receive the Cohen Butts punt, and it did get tipped. It's going to take a bounce to the 25, out to the 30. Westerville Central will let it roll as far as they can. It's out to the 36-yard line, and that's where they will down it there. Thomas will take the handoff and get down to about the 31-yard line. Brings up 2nd down for Pickerington North. Thomas will be onto his right side hip. Play clock at 15. The snap to Mock, handoff to Thomas, up the middle to the 30-yard line. Stopped there. Greg Woods was in the vicinity at the Westerville Central 30-yard line with 6:22 to play, 2nd quarter. Mock out of the gun with a 4-receiver set, 3 to his right. They hand it off Thomas. He works off behind his blocker to the 27, down to the 26. And that's going to be really close to the line of game. Yeah, that's going to be 4th down. A full yard behind the line to gain. Mock out of the gun. 3 receivers set. Thomas, no, Mock is going to keep it himself. He's going to have the 1st down to the 20-yard line and still fighting. And he's going to be brought down by several Warhawks on the play. Chase Herbert was in on the stop for the Warhawks. It'll be a 1st down, though. 2 receivers near side left, 1 out wide to the right for the Panthers. Thomas will go into the left side hip of Mock out of the gun. Play clock at 11. Hand it off to Thomas. Works right side to the 10. And finally brought down in the secondary at the 5-yard line. Mock out of the gun. Thomas to his left side hip. 2 receivers out wide to the right. Mock keeps it himself to the left. He's working to the right, left edge, and into the end zone. Touchdown from 5 yards out. Mock on the keeper. Coming up for Brandon Fowler. Snap is a little rough. The hold is a little rough, but the kick is up and it is good. 7-0. Pickerington North leads Westerville Central. 4:38 1st quarter to play. Westerville Central will have Nico Bogatic bring it down at his own 11-yard line on the far side, out to the 20, 25, tripped up there to the 26-yard line, and that's where Westerville Central takes over 1st and 10 with 4:34 to play. 1st and 10, Westerville Central, 4 receivers out wide to the right. Miller taking the snap, has time, looking deep, looking for Cam Heedner. It's incomplete. Double coverage there. Ran onto his left side hip. Play clock at 17. Omar Bangora in motion. They hand it off Rylan Moran. Breaks around the edge to the 25 to the 27. And brought down right around the 29-yard line. And it's going to bring up 3rd down for Westerville Central. 3:52 on that 2nd quarter clock. Miller will go into the gun. 2 backs in the backfield. 2 receivers to the left. High snap. Miller handles it. Throws into the flat Johnson. Incomplete at his feet. And 29-yard line. Throwing bus in punt formation. Sends it away. A lot better punt this time. Makes Williams call for the fair catch at the 32-yard line in Panther territory. And working right to left in those all-black uniforms with the silver helmets.
Want to do Warhawks.
Thrown to the flat near side, and it's caught. And into the hands of Grant Williams. Brought down on the play by Devon Lipsey. Mock out of the gun, 4 receivers. Pump fakes, throws into the middle, and it's caught at the 35-yard line. Way to finger grab that football by number 13. And Mock out of the gun, 2 receivers to the right, 1 near side left. 2 backs in the backfield, 2:33 to play. They hand it off Thomas, trying to find some blockers to the right, but he does get to the 41-yard line. It's going to be 4th and 1 now for the Panthers. Mock is actually going to go under center and a little tush push up to the 45-yard line. That'll be a first down for the Panthers. 1st and 10 for the Panthers at their own 45-yard line. Mock rolling out to his right, but it was Thomas who kept it up the middle. Penalty markers fly from every direction.
I think it's going to be a face mask here.
He made his way to the 50-yard line, and let's see what the penalties are. Personal foul, face mask against the Warhawks.
Work for them.
1:32 to play until halftime. Mock out of the gun. 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Throws into the flat near side. It's caught Williams. Williams to the 35, and he's going to be upended at around the 31-yard line by Westerville Central. And Devon Lipsey was
out of the hands earlier.
Jaron Mock out of the gun. 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Throws over the middle, caught at the 25-yard line. And that was caught by Aiden Barnes. Out of the timeout, it's 1st and 10 for Pickerington North. They take a shot into the end zone, and it's incomplete. Mock was looking for Grant Williams. He was double covered. 51 seconds to play until halftime. The snap back to Mock. Looking. Pocket, it collapsed, and it's intercepted at the 20-yard line by Westerville Central after the 35.
Field flipper again, Brent. There it is.
Devon Lipsey. We've said his name a lot. He comes away with an interception there. That's 2 interceptions by this defense tonight. Miller will go into the shotgun. 1 back to his left. Hebner in motion to the near side right. They throw into the flat far side. Omar Bangora, he dropped the football. In and out of his hands. I think he was looking up the field first before he secured that football. Side of him, Johnson in the backfield. Miller the snap, rolls to his left, throws on the run, incomplete. Looking for Johnson, just a little bit in front of him. Miller out of the gun. Riley Moran onto his left side hip. 3 receivers to the left. Miller rolling to his left. Sets, fires deep. It's going to be a short pass to the near side. It's going to be intercepted by Pickerington North. They were looking for Cam Hebner. Penalty markers fly. The interception is going to be returned to the Westerville Central 25, down to the 20. And on that interception was Miles Crockett, but the penalty markers could be some pass interference. Coach Hilrich might be upset because maybe the ball wasn't catchable. This is just going to take time. Overall, you have to allow the freshman quarterback to develop. He takes the snap here on 1st and 10, throws as he's hit, caught by Cam Hebner. He tosses it back to Omar Bangora down the far sideline and out of bounds, but there are penalty markers in the middle of the field. Well, the officials are talking. They're going to wave off the penalty. So out of the timeout, 1st and 10, Westerville Central at the Panthers' 19-yard line. With 11 seconds to play until halftime. High snap. Nate Miller is able to bring it down. And now we're going to get whistles, and there's a penalty, actually. It was a sideline. Miller out of the gun. The snap, a little high, handles it, goes left side, and it's incomplete. In and out of the hands. 34-yard line. A 44-yard field goal is up, and it is no good. Cohen Bus can't get it to go through the uprights, and they stall after a 44-yard field goal attempt. So Pickerington North starts with the football to start the third quarter. Riley Moran sends it away into inside the 5, brought down at the 2, out to the 20-yard line for Pickerington North. 30, 35, sidesteps to the 40, keeping to their feet to the midfield stripe, and finally going to be brought down at the Westerville Central 44-yard line goes Noah DeMoss, and that is not where Westerville Central was hoping that their defense would have to start. That is a to the right, Mock into the shotgun with Thomas onto his right side hip. Play clock at 15, the snap. The handoff to Thomas up the middle, breaks a tackle to the 40, down to the 39-yard line. Gain of 5 yards on the play. Second down coming up for the Panthers off the legs of Andrew Thomas. 7-0. 3 receivers set, 2 to the near side left. They'll hand it off Thomas once again, and this time he's brought down after a few yards on the carry. And he was brought down on the play by Noah Mitchell of Westerville Central. That'll be third down coming up for the Panthers at the Westerville Central 37-yard line. Trying to drive. Begging your pardon, Panthers trying to drive. They send a man in motion, that's Williams. The snap to Mock, the handoff to Thomas right side, and he lunges forward to the 35-yard line. I don't think he's going to get it. Mohamed Bangura was on him on that turn, and I think he's going to be a yard short. Snap, Mock on the right side, and he's going to have enough for the first down. He's going to pick up 6 yards, 7 yards maybe, to the Westerville Central 30-yard line. The Panthers once again convert on fourth down. Our hash mark, 2 receivers on that right side. High snap for Mark, he one-hands it, keeps it himself, breaks a tackle to the near side, 25, 20, near sideline, 15, 10, and steps out of bounds at around the 7-yard line. And that'll be enough for a first down for Pickerington North. It's 1st and goal. Thomas, the carry to the 5-yard line, down right around the 4. And his helmet popped off, so he's going to have to come out for a play. It'll be 2nd and goal. At the Westerville Central 5-yard line, Mock from the near hash out of the gun, pitches it onto the right side, and they're going to try and cut the edge. There's penalty markers that come in. That pitch was to Marquise Ray, and we'll see what the penalty marker is. Jackson Mark was on the tackle. Penalty is going to be against Pickerington North. So 3rd down and goal for for Pickerington North. The sweep toss to the 15-yard line near side, cut the edge to the 10, 5, and into the end zone. Touchdown Pickerington North on the legs of Grant Williams.
They're going to say down at the 2.
They are. They're going to say Williams was out at the 2-yard line, forced out by Westerville Central. The gun, 2 receivers split either side. Thomas onto his left hip. Plenty of time on the play clock. The snap. The handoff, Thomas bounces to the right side edge. Penalty markers come in, and he's stopped. Loose ball at the 2. Thomas was able to come away with it. Jackson Mark was there on the coverage, but let's check the penalty marker. Westerville Central, their first possession of this third quarter.
Back in that jumbo package again.
8:49 on the clock. They'll hand it off. Omar Bangura barely escapes a tackle at the goal line, but he's going to board. I think for the way the feel of the situation is 2nd and 12 for sure. Miller dropping back, and he's going to have to throw it away. There's no one over here on this near side, and it's going to be incomplete. The officials are going to huddle, though, and talk about it. It would be.
And they're going to get it.
They are.
results in a safety for the Panthers.
Second or third? Moran sends it away. Brought down at the 29-yard line of Pickerington North. They'll work to the near side, 45-50 into Westerville Central territory at the 40, 35. And finally a rough down there goes Noah Gamas. And Rylan Moran was the one that brought him down. Down to the gun. Two receivers to his right, one near side left, ball near hash mark. Working right to left as we see it. Mock keeps it himself up the middle, spins away from the tackle and brought down right around the 32-yard line. Mock shifts Thomas to his left hip. They want to throw toward the end zone, and it's wide open. Incomplete. Johnson was the intended target. It was a yard too far in front of him. He had two Warhawks covered on him, but he had them beat. Pickerington North. Same formation, near hash mark. One receiver to the left, two to the right. Mock throws, and it's going to be intercepted at the 27-yard line by Westerville Central. The Warhawks will take the possession. And that ball was intercepted
Braden Warden again.
by Braden Warden. Incredible. Miller with some breathing room now behind him, goes into the shotgun formation. Takes the snap, hands it off. Rylan Moran to the 35, down to the 37.
Christian Hahn again.
Oh,
It's that
Christian
lightning
Hahn.
in a bottle.
Yeah. Good call. Ebner comes out wide to the right. Two receivers to the left side of the formation. They hand it off Christian Hahn, and he keeps to his feet for a moment, but he's finally brought down. Third down and 7, Westerville Central at their own 36-yard line. Omar Bangora in motion into the backfield. Miller wants to throw. He's going to be brought down for a loss. They couldn't bring him down, but there for the sack was Elijah Durham-Smith. Going bust to punt it away. Grant Williams back to receive the punt. Bust does get it away, but we're going to have whistles during the punt. Williams back yard line. 1st and 10. Mock out of the gun. 4 receivers set, split either side. Thomas up the middle to the 5 and spun down at the 3-yard line. And on the tackle for Westerville Central was Chase Herbert. The 3-yard line for Pickerington North with 2 receivers to the near side left. Mock out of the gun. High snap, one hands it. Runs up the middle himself. Touchdown, Pickerington North. Mock out of the gun. Since Williams in motion into the backfield, Mock rolling out to his right. Under pressure, escapes one defender, backtracks to the near side left at the 5, dives for the pylon. No, it's going to be no good on the 2-point conversion attempt. And he will send it away. End over end. Christian Hahn at his own 9-yard line, near side. Now cuts across the formation. Penalty marker comes in. Lots of flags come in because of a loose ball. Christian Hahn might have lost that football, and it looks like maybe Pickerington North came away with it.
They got it.
And I don't know if the officials signaled, but now they do. There's the official signal, but the penalty marker is a hold against Westerville Central. And the Panthers have the football. So Jaron Mock back out there. A 4-receiver set for the Panthers. Thomas, the ball carrier, onto the 20-yard line right side. Breaks one tackle and tries to shake another one, but Jackson Mark gets him by the shoes. Mock out of the gun. Thomas with the handoff, gets to the 10-yard line, inside to the 9. That'll be enough for a first down. Mock takes the snap, they hand it off Thomas. He's going to be dropped from behind, and that'll be a loss to the 10-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal. 3 to play, 3rd quarter. Mock out of the gun. 2 receivers to his right. Thomas gets the handle, blasts his way up the middle, and it'll be a touchdown for Pickerington North.
Down again, they're going to say, down to 1.
Who took that shot for Westerville Central?
Looked like Nick Creaky.
Just inside the 1 for Pickerington North with 2:05 on the clock. The snap back to Mock and Thomas into the end zone. for the touchdown. Back-to-back scoring drives for Pickerington North. Off the Christian Hahn fumble on the kickoff. The extra point for Fapp is back, hold is down, kick is up. It is good. Pickerington North leads Westerville Central by a score of 22-0. Christian Hahn gets the kickoff, return to the 15, works in the middle of the field, penalty markers come in. He holds on to the football that time. He'll be brought down at around the 15-yard line. Nate Miller out of the gun, no backs in the backfield. Bangura in motion there, they toss it to him. Breaks a couple of tackles to the 10, dives forward to the 19, or I'm sorry, the 14. Miller will go out of the shotgun, one back to his left. Miller's going to keep it himself, but he throws to Bangor to the near side 20 and dives forward to the 24-yard line for a Warhawk first down. Excuse me. Two receivers to the left, that's Bangora and Hebner. Now Bangora slips into the backfield. Riley Moran comes out wide to the right near side. The snap back to Miller under pressure, throws, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Cohen Bus. The ball falls incomplete. Penalty marker comes in, though, late after the play. Miller sends Johnson in motion out wide to the left. Pocket collapses. Miller on the run, fires, and it's caught by Cohen Bus down to the 32-yard line to the 33. Key with you as the Warhawks trail by a score of 22-0 to Pickerington North. Nate Miller out of the gun will work on second and short, throws far side, intercepted at the 33-yard line, and this will be a pick six for Pickerington North. They take it into the end zone. Touchdown for Gio McKnight. Point after attempt here by Fowler to make it 29. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is up, and it is good. 29-0. Pickerington North leads off the pick six. Nate Miller, an underthrown football. Christian Hahn, Nico Bogatic back deep. Bogatic takes it at the 15-yard line near side, working right to left. Spins out of the tackle to the 20 and down to the 24-yard line, where Westerville Central takes over, 1st and 10. Hebner comes near side left. Three receivers on the right side of the formation. Miller under center, tosses it back to Riley Moran, trying to cut the edge, and he's going to be brought down for a big loss. Back behind the 20-yard line, down to about the 17. That'll bring up second down. Miller, thrown to the flat, Bangora. Can't break one tackle, brought down at the 19-yard line, brings up third down. Mark, two backs in the backfield with Miller into the shotgun. The snap. Miller keeps it himself, throws into the flat. Omar Bangora hit hard, loose ball. Incomplete is the call on the field, and that'll bring up fourth down. Snap is back for Cohen Bus, a little high. He does get this one off, though, and it will drop at the Pickerington North 48 and take a Warhawk bounce inside the 45, and it'll go all the way down to the 41-yard line. Next score will be a running clock if the Panthers can put it on the board. They'll hand it off to a new back. That's Tice Warren. Breaks a few tackles and gets to his own 48-yard line. Brings up second down for the Panthers. Brissett to the near side right. Ball far hash mark. One receiver out wide to the left, and that'll be Johnson. Ball far hash mark. Panthers traveling left to right as we see it. Up the middle for Tice Warren on the carry into Warhawk territory at the 43-yard line. Brings up a first down for the Panthers. 43-yard line. Under 9 minutes to play. 29-0. Pickerington North leads Westerville Central. The handoff to Warren up the middle. This time met by that defensive front. Gets a gain of 1 on the play. 2nd and 9 coming up for the Pickerington North Panthers. Play clock is only at 16. They can get this under 8 minutes. Well, they take the snap early. Warren the carry to the near side, and he's going to be stopped there at around the 42-yard line. And there's going to be an injured. There's going to be an injured Warhawk for Pickerington North. Under 8 minutes to play. Play clock is at 30. If I was Pickerington North, you'd think you'd want to drain as much clock as possible, but they take the quick snap. Mock flushed from the pocket, rolls near side, caught at the 33-yard line. And they do. The tush push up the middle. They're going to have the first down. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. 7:13, clock winding down to play. Mock takes the snap under pressure. One arms it over the middle and complete.
Nice break up there by Devin Smith as well. Got the arm in there.
Warren the carry, Mohamed Bangura with the stop for Westerville Central. Warren got his helmet stripped off. Third down and 8. Warren the carry, no go there. Mohamed Bangura once again on the stop for Westerville Central. 4th and 8. Mock in the shotgun formation, and the Warhawks jump. They don't watch the football that time. You can see everyone. Mock will work out of the shotgun. One back to his left, and a 3-receiver set. 2 to his left, ball near hash mark, 1 receiver near side right. Got some new numbers in there. Trying to get the Warhawks to jump, and it's going to be a delay of game. Nope, timeout to Pickerington. A 41-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, and it is good. Bokatich from his own 2-yard line brings it out to the 15, and he's stopped right around there. On 1st and 10, Westerville Central will run it up the middle. The football, 2nd down and 5 at their own 21-yard line. Nate Miller rolling out to his right. Wants to throw, and incomplete. Had to throw that football away. No one was open on that right side.
Later on in the years at Nate Miller.
3rd and 5. Miller with a deep shot, looking far sideline, and it's incomplete. The intended target was Cam Hebner. Overthrew him by 4 or 5 yards. And that turns into 4th and 5 for Westerville Central. Not all personnel were on the field for Westerville Central. They finally get everyone out there now. Snap is a dribbler back to Cohen Buss. He's able to handle, send it away. It's brought down at the 36-yard line. Misjudging that one was number 22. Warren the ball carrier, near side for Pickerington North, stays inbounds. He's actually going to lose a yard back to the 36-yard line. Snap back to the backup quarterback who's in there. Warren the ball carrier gets to about the 40-yard line. In there at quarterback now, Mohamed Rahman. Central returning back to Warhawk Field next Friday for homecoming. Warren, the ball carrier, gets to about the 43-yard line, and that will just about wrap it up. Both teams get into their handshakes, and that will do it, as Westerville Central will fall to Pickerington North by a final score of 32-0. Our post-game wrap-up is next here on Central Ohio Sports Network.